A sharp crack pierced the silence. Not thunder, but ice. The sound pierced the Arctic fjord like a warning. Seconds later, a powerful blast of air ripped through the water. Something large was moving below. The men on the shore held their breath. They had heard it before, a walrus breaking the surface. 2 tons of muscle, teeth, and instinct rising from the black water. Wind cuts to bone, waves rise from nowhere, and the cold steals your breath before you can scream. But every winter they return, because in the north, walruses symbolize survival. No one hunts for glory here. They hunt to live. Welcome to Discover Legends. Tonight we follow the desperate Arctic hunters as they take on one of the sea's most dangerous giants. Watch closely. This isn't fishing. This is a fight for survival in the vast ocean. The walrus is neither slow nor clumsy. It is built like armor. 35 centimeters of fat under its thick hide, weighing nearly 1,800 kilograms. Its tusks, long, curved, and sharp, can tear through ice or another walrus in a single motion. When threatened, it charges fast enough to capsize a small boat. Hunters have only seconds to react. One mistake, and the fight is over forever. The lead hunter gives the signal. The first harpoon flies. The calm is gone. A splash, a roar, chaos. The ice becomes a battlefield. No words, no fear, just skill and instinct. This is not a sport. This is the only way to prove you can protect your people. One strike determines whether you can rise as a man or disappear under the ice. The harpoon cuts the air and hits hard. A roar follows, deep, violent, alive. The walrus jerks, pulling the line tight. The rope strains, groaning like wood under pressure. Water splashes across the ice. The boat lurches forward, dragged by 2 tons of muscle. The rope screams, the ice cracks. 2 worlds collide. The sea becomes rough. Every second is a struggle between strength and patience. If the rope breaks, someone dies. If the walrus dives, it will drag the kayak down with it. Minutes feel like hours. Hands burn from the rope, gloves torn, breath heavy. Then stillness. The giant's weight settles. The ice goes quiet again. No cheers. No victory calls. Only silence, the kind that demands respect. The hunters lower their heads. The wind passes, carrying away the last warmth of the fallen beast. The walrus lies still on the ice, its body weighing nearly 4,000 pounds. The hunters move quickly. Time and temperature decide how much can be saved. Knives slide through thick blubber up to 5 inches deep. Steam rises as warm flesh meets the Arctic air. The smell of salt and iron fills the wind. Every exhale is a warning. The walrus is king here. And every hunter knows the waters are theirs long before a spear hits its mark. It feeds families through the long winter. Its fat burns for warmth. Its hide becomes rope and shelter. Its tusks were once traded for tools or knives. Every item has value. Nothing is wasted. For centuries, hunters have learned from the ocean and from each other. They take only what they need and cherish what they kill. Because in the Arctic, the sea gives and just as easily takes back. No one here hunts for sport. It is work. Dangerous, brutal, but necessary work. Back on shore, the animal will feed the families for months. Its oil will keep the fire burning through the endless nights. In this frozen world, every drop of water is precious. Today, walrus hunting still occurs, but under new regulations. Only a handful of areas allow it: Greenland, Svalbard, Norway, and the Russian Arctic. All hunters need a license, and every kill is recorded. Tools have changed. Wooden kayaks have become steel boats. Diesel engines have replaced oars. GPS and radar now track ice streams and fish schools. Hunters carry rifles instead of harpoons, and 375 Magnum bullets are made to penetrate inches of fat. Once the animal is caught, the process is precise. The carcass is tagged, weighed, and frozen at 40 degrees Celsius, 4 degrees Celsius. The fat is refined into omega-3 oil. The meat is shipped to villages. Ivory is kept only under strict commercial laws. Walrus tusks, with their rare natural swirling patterns, are now used by artisans to recreate musical instruments, traditional tool handles, and cultural carvings. Some hunts now serve science researchers, join expeditions to collect samples, track migrations, and measure the impact of warming seas on walrus populations. When the hunt is over, the whole village gathers. Fires burn against the wind. The smell of boiling meat fills the air. Every part of the animal is used: meat dried for winter, oil stored for light skin turned into rope. Nothing is wasted because everything caught from the sea must be foraged. In Greenland and Norway, these feasts have become the last link between the old world and the new, a way to remember when life meant more than comfort. The sea once froze early and held firm until spring. Now the ice breaks too soon. Wide stretches that were once solid are only dark water and drifting slush. Thousands of walruses are crowded onto the shore, forced onto land they were never meant to touch. They climb over each other in panic, crushing their calves. The ocean that once sheltered them now turns against them. Hunters watch from the shore. Their boats lie motionless on the mud that once froze solid. Generations of knowledge of wind current and ice are meaningless as the ice melts. The threat now is not storm or beast. It is heat. Silent, invisible, unstoppable. The Arctic is dying before our eyes, and with it, the life built on its freezing power. If you still believe the ocean holds stories worth hearing, subscribe to Discover Legends. Comment yes if you're ready to go back to the ice because the hunt never really ends.